Japan had a major earthquake just now, 6.3 magnitude, very close to Fukushima. It was offshore, from what USGS is telling us. The depth was 38.6 kilometers. It was 54 kilometers east-northeast of Nami, Japan, and it was felt in the greater area of Fukushima and Sendai. The estimated economic loss, not too much. They had some landslide or little landslide estimate. Little or no area affected as far as liquefaction is concerned. Little or no population exposed, but because of course it was in the sea. However, it was felt in Fukushima and Sendai, and we'll take a look at the maps so that you can have an idea of what's going on, as well as Google Maps. This is a map showing the radiation from the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant disaster after the earthquake and tsunami and the Fukushima reactors. This area that is red, as you can see here near Japan, is where the earthquake just struck today. Now that happened, the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster happened on March 11th, 2011. That was only 8 years ago. Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster, the accident at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant in Huma, Fukushima. And the radiation exposure, of course, is still ongoing with this. So here we are, magnitude 6.3, UTC, 10:23 a.m. And the earthquake details, as you can see, this is it right here. This comes after the earthquakes that we had in Indonesia and across from the Pacific Ocean in Chile as well, the 6.8 and 6.9, a couple of hours apart from each other. So there's a lot of activity going here. And also, let's not forget what they told us about Kamchatka. There's a volcano here that was supposedly extinct. It's not even on the Russia list of volcanoes. You can imagine how extinct that was. And they found that it is filled with liquid magma, filled with gas, and it's ready to explode. And because of the fact that they don't even know when it last exploded, it's so old, the explosion is so long ago, that it's just so stiff that it could explode with a very big force. And they're warning people to wait. We are expecting definitely a volcanic eruption of that. It's on the Kamchatka Peninsula. As we know, that's connected to the Aleutian Islands, so the whole thing here is volcanic. So, as is Japan, of course. And this is it right here, as you can see. And if we go in, we'll go in better on, as you can see, this is subduction plate, Japan Trench. And this is where just about it is, right across from Fukushima. Oh, there it is, right there, right across from Fukushima. And this is, here we are, pinned for Google Earth. There we are. I did it as best I can. Maybe I made a mistake. Forgive me. And here we are, the details on USGS, 38.6 kilometers depth, felt through Fukushima and Sendai. And because it's, of course, in the sea, thank goodness, wasn't any closer. Little or no area landslide affected. They did have, but it's little or no liquefaction. Pager green. Estimate fatalities, none, it's green, basically green. And here we are, the regional information, that's what we have to look into. Seismotectonics, most of us know. The North American plate, Pacific plate, Philippine sea plate, and Eurasia plate all influence the tectonic setting of Japan, Taiwan, surrounding area. Some authors divide the edges of these plates into several microplates that together take up the overall relative motions between the larger tectonic blocks, including the Okhotsk microplate in northern Japan, the Okinawa microplate in southern Japan, the Yangtze microplate, the area of East China Sea, the Amur microplate in the area of the Sea of Japan. The seafloor expression of the boundary between the Pacific and North American plate lies 300 kilometers off the coast of Hokkaido and Honshu. The subduction of the Pacific plate beneath the North American plate at rates of 83 to 90 millimeters a year, that's fantastically a lot, generates abundant seismicity, predominantly the result of interplate slip along the interface between the plates. The 1958 magnitude 8.4 Etorofu, the 1968 8.6 Kirill, the 2003 magnitude 8.3 Tokachi Oki, and of course we know this one, the 2011 magnitude 9 Tohoku earthquake, all exemplify such megathrust seismicity. Okay, at the southern terminus of Japan Trench, the intersecting the Pacific, North America, Philippine sea plates, you can understand how much of a seismic area this is. So that's where it's at. The large earthquakes in the vicinity of Japan, Taiwan have been both destructive and deadly. The region's high population density makes shallow earthquakes especially dangerous. Since 1900, there have been 13 quakes, 9 in Japan, 4 in Taiwan, that have each caused over 1,000 fatalities. And of course, a lot of them are very big. Let's go back to the nice map, and let's go to the aerial and take away the seismicity. That's the epicenter. And let's go for the shake map to see. Okay, there we go. That's the first shake. PGA contours, PGV. And you can see that. So it was felt in Fukushima, of course, Sendai. And the shake stations, they don't have too many up here, they only have 2, but most of them are around here where we have Tokyo. Let's go to the population density. Take away the shake maps a little bit so you can see what's going on. Where is the other one? Sorry. We have some more there still. Okay. Okay. So that's Tokyo right there, as you can see. And that's Fukushima around there. Okay. That's it. Okay, that's a lake over here. So we're having seismicity there as well. And this is, what time was, okay, this was at UTC 10:23 this morning. And this is yesterday. That's yesterday, 4.6. Okay. So the blue ones are within the 24-hour period. And this is it. And we're having more quakes there, as you can see. Okay. Solomon Islands. Oh, we had, okay, is that 5 or is that bigger? Let's see. They have warned of New Zealand expecting 8 or 9 magnitude. That's a 5. Okay, that's a 5. And it's pretty shallow. It's 10 kilometers depth. Solomon Islands is 61 depth. Okay, so we'll keep a lookout on this, and I still have, I will have to look at, see what's happening on the west coast as well here. Let's go here. Where are we? It's sort of, from what I see, it's sort of, oh, that's Yellowstone. Okay, in Manhattan, Montana, that's where they have mines, but they've had a lot of 3.5 and 3s around there lately, and they've got precious gems there, especially the sapphire mines. They're mining sapphire stones, which are, we know that they're the next hardest after diamond is a sapphire. So I'll leave links below for you for this. Thank you. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.